even in marriage, I was engaged for 10 years, you know, because I kept calling it off. And he was like, you keep getting these degrees. You keep saying, wait for the next degree, we're getting married. By the time I went and got my doctor, he's like, baby, you done got 4 degrees.
Yeah.
Engaged for 10 years. I kept putting it off because I knew that wasn't my person.
I was gonna say,
Hey cousins, thank you. A few of you sent me this video, Dr. Cheyenne, saying that she was engaged for 10 years and wanted me to talk about it. So I'm going to play the video, just talk about it really quick. If you are new here, I do talk through the video so that I do not get a strike from YouTube. Okay, so that's why I stop and talk, because I can't afford to get a strike on my YouTube channel. So here she's saying she was engaged for 10 years because she knew he was not her guy. Be sure to subscribe, thumbs up. Thank you for your love and support. I know it's been a while since I made any video. It's been the election, and I'm trying to do an election video, but I'm just trying to see what the temperature is, okay? But in the meantime, we need to get back to our content over here of dating and marriage and choosing the right husband, okay? So let's hear what else she has to say again. I'm stopped, talk through it, and so on and so forth. Maybe I should...
And I end up leaving him. You know, unfortunate for him.
You strung him along for 10 years? 10 years?
And she said he was a great guy.
Great guy. He was a great guy. He just wasn't my guy, right? And so
for 10 years, he thought he was the guy. So you strung him along for 10 years. Why you ain't let him go be great with somebody else that would appreciate him and love him?
I'm not about to jump on me.
She ain't want her feelings.
So that's interesting. She said he was a great guy, but she was not her guy. So not because a man is a great man mean he's your man. Okay, ladies?
I love that question. I love the question. So I'm not saying for 10 years I knew he wasn't the one. When we got about year number 5 or 6, and I seen that his work ethic and his ability to.
So year number 5 or 6, she was engaged for 5 and 6 years, and then she realized he's not her guy. 5 years? You don't need to be engaged for 5 years.
Provide at the level that I wanted our family to be at. I knew that he wasn't my guy. And when I say provide, I'm not talking about like he was making 6 figures and I was like, no, make millions. I'm saying his thing was, baby, I'm cool with me, you a dog in a 1-bedroom apartment. And just no work ethic at all. So for the first 6 years, I thought, well, I'm out here getting it. I have a legal company. You know, I own property. I'm only 22. I'm getting all these college degrees. How can he not be inspired by me? So that's that age-appropriate young woman. He got potential. Let me stay.
Okay, so that's good that she brought up that he got potential. Let me stay. And this is why I keep telling y'all, do not do potential. Do not do men with potential. This is why it is so important, ladies, for you to know what it is that you want and you date accordingly. Don't get with a man 5 and 6 years, waste your time, and then he's not my guy. You know, and then she stayed an additional 4 years.
That's why people should take their time. But when I seen you number 7 and 8, this guy was the same guy who was, you know, I hate talking because he's such a good guy. I always protect him when I talk about him. But where he was lazy and had no work ethic, I had to pivot. He didn't have the work ethic that you wanted because he worked, right? But he just didn't.
He was comfortable.
Your ideas were different. At some point, he just decided to not work at all.
Oh, he rapped? Oh, okay.
No, he wasn't a rapper.
So then now he stopped working, and she was taking care of him. He was trying to be a rapper. So this is why it is important, ladies. I keep telling y'all, make sure these men are accomplished and established before you get with them. If they're still building, if they're still trying to figure out their lives, you do not need to marry them. Because he got to the point where he didn't want to work.
Not just that he had a mixtape.
He started off in pharmaceutical sales, a very educated young man. Went to BYU, D1 college, did his thing. Very much like the boy next door, mixed kid, you know, and so it was all really good. Came from a really amazing family. Parents still married. I think they're on like 45 years.
You just wanted more.
I wanted more. And if he would have said, we can have more and grow, I would have rolled with him. But when he said, I don't want any more and I'm cool with this, it goes to your question.
So here she's saying that he said he didn't want any more. He didn't want any more because you didn't wait for this man to become established, become accomplished so that he can figure out his life. And a lot of women do this, right?
Then I had to choose what I was choosing. I was choosing a man. I wasn't choosing marriage. I didn't grow up the little girl that wanted marriage in this white picket fence. I wanted, just to be honest, I wanted money and power to change a trajectory of a community. I wanted a platform to be able to shift people so they have a better life, so they can take their pain like I did and find some pieces out of it and make peace from their broken pieces. So I never grew up thinking, and I also had a father. I had a daddy who doted on me. I'm a product of a street dude. And if anyone knows a street dude, the way they love their daughters when they're involved, you're God. You're goddess to them. You're princess. I mean, I didn't have man problems like that. And so I didn't.
So I think it's interesting. She said she had a father that loved her and doted on her. Because when you have a father that loved you and doted on you, don't you want to marry a man like your father? Little girls want to marry men that are like their fathers because they're so wonderful and so great and so loving and protect. I don't know, child.
Wasn't looking for a man outside to come validate me. So when I get in relationships, till to this day, I'm still choosing the man.
Did he acquire more in the future?
No, he's still in the same place. So I made the right decision.
What was the conversation, that last conversation y'all had when you decided to leave?
So here she go. This guy, I don't know how long ago it was.
Leave him, and
this is why camera had a little issue there. This is why you do not get with men who are not established and not accomplished. He needs to be walking in his purpose, fulfilling his purpose when you marry him. He should not still be trying to figure out his life. Because you know what? He might figure out his life and then he realized that he's happy where he is. And here she goes, that this guy is still in the same place years later.
What was the conversation, that last conversation y'all had when you decided to leave him, and how did he react?
You can have the dog. That's what she said.
Oh my God.
Don't keep the dog.
No, he was in tears. And I was in
Let
tears.
me
We was
go back a little bit more.
in the same place. So I made the wasn't looking for a man outside to come validate me. So when I get in relationships, till to this day, I'm still choosing the man.
Did he acquire more in the future?
No, he's still in the same place. So I made the right decision.
What was the conversation, that last conversation y'all had when you decided to leave him, and how did he react?
You can have the dog. That's what she said.
Oh my God.
Keep the dog. Don't keep the dog.
No, he was in tears. And I was in tears. We were sitting there crying. And he said, I knew it. I was a buffer for you. He said, I was a buffer for you. He said, I do. He said,
He was a buffer
you're with
for
me
her.
because you're too insecure to be with who you really want to be with. The type of guy, not a particular guy, but the type of guy.
Was he right?
100% right. I said, you're right.
So he said he was a buffer for her. And he said she was with him because she was too afraid to be with who she want to be with. See, this is why young people do not be burdened down with these men, young women. Don't be burdened down with them.
You're right. And as years went on, that was some of the best advice that I was able to acquire because I was able to work on myself. And he was right, because the type of man that I now date, with that alphaness, with that leadership, the space that he needs so he can even be with me, right, is a different type of space, a different type of woman. So I had to shift.
And this is what I want to talk about with her, because I liked her initially until she said something, and then I don't want to hear nothing else she got to say because she's a dum-dum. And I cannot stand old ass women who are foolish women. Okay? I'm going to come back and talk about this little part here. The men she dates.
Shifts a lot of things in me that had to do with insecurity, because my mom being in her addiction, creating abandonment in me, I had attachment anxiety. And so when in order to have a man who's doing well, who's successful, and he's in his alpha, the healthy alpha, that man is moving a group and he's doing certain things. He don't have time for a woman with no damn attachment anxiety. Meaning when he's making moves to better this household, when he's making moves to better this family, I got to be able to be solid and vertical in myself and who I am and hold the house down. I can't be insecure when he's traveling or doing things, or he's not right up under me. I had to work through that attachment anxiety.
That I actually like that what she said. Okay, so another reason why I want to talk about this is because, and I forgot to cut the screen up, is this somebody posted it on Facebook. He says, I feel so bad for Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. She worked so hard for this moment in the spotlight, and now it's over that fast. Loose lips sink ships. And so the question was asked, what did she say? And somebody says at least 2 of her patients are complaining about her talking too much about their private conversations. And you know why? Because she's a foolish woman. She's not a wise woman. Like when she was talking to Cam, I was listening to her. I was like, yes, girl. Yes, girl. Yes, girl. And then when she said, Cam Newton asked her, what's the youngest she'll date? You know what she said? 26 years old. She would date and marry a 26 years old because they don't have all this baggage, not having kids and stuff like that. No, you tell me, what is a 41, 42-year-old woman who looks old? I mean, she don't even look good for her age. I'm 47 and my face is not sagging like that. Okay. So you see my picture? I just took that picture this year. I'm 47. She's 41 when she said this. What are you, a 41-year-old woman, 42, who will be starting premenopausal very soon? I know because all my friends who are in their late 40s are premenopausal. Okay? And I said, Janice, Auntie Flo is just going to go. All this spotting, 2-3 weeks of Auntie Flo visit. The devil is a lie. I have been redeemed from the curse of the law of sin and death. And when Auntie Flo is ready to go, Auntie Flo is going to go, and she going to go forever. And she's not going to come back because my friends are miserable. One of my friends, Auntie Flo, was visiting her for 3 weeks straight. Can y'all imagine? Ladies, y'all should know what I mean. Men, this is not your conversation. So you tell me a 41, 42-year-old, what the hell you want with a 26-year-old boy that you can be his mother? Because a 26-year-old boy is not accomplished, not established, unless he's like a multimillionaire, like one of the Trump boys or the Bush boys. And even then, they're still trying to figure their stuff out, because at that age, daddy's pushing on them what daddy want them to do. And so they still have to be in a place to figure that. So you tell me, what are you, a 41-year-old woman, want with a 26? How you going to respect and honor and adore a 26-year-old boy? And I'm okay if all you want is the young stallion to put you back out. You know me, I'm all about being honest. I don't lie. I'm going to tell you the truth. If you just want a young stallion to put your back out, and that's how you live your life. That's not how I live my life. My body's the temple. I believe in marriage, and I believe the horizontal movement should be done in marriage. No, I haven't done it all in marriage. Y'all know I had a baby at 16. And if I told you between 16 and the age I get 35, I didn't do the horizontal movement, I would be lying. Okay? But when you know better, you do better. As you grow and all of this stuff, you grow. So you tell me, why you, a 42-year-old, what the hell you gonna do with a 26-year-old boy? You're old enough to be his mother, ma'am. So that just tells me this woman is a foolish woman. She's not wise. She's not a wise woman. The Bible talks about wise women. Now, me personally, if you're not married, have been married, I don't want no marital advice from you. You can't tell me no marital advice. I'll take it from a divorced person, because at least you were married. You made that commitment. She's never been married. You're not going to tell me nothing about being married. Sorry. Unless you've been married and you've lived with somebody and dealt with somebody and fight over the bathroom. Okay, like this one, I'm in the bathroom, Mike coming up, babe, you done in the bathroom? I say, just a few more months, Mike. A few more months, all of us in my house, all four of us, we all gonna have our own bathroom. Lexi already has her own bathroom now. But me and the two Michaels is every day we fighting over the bathroom. Unless you've really lived with somebody and a man and you've been married and you've made that commitment, I don't want to hear nothing from you about being married. So now the people are saying that her patients are complaining that she's talking too much about their business. Now, I don't have a problem sharing. I share some things sometimes, like, oh, you know, one of my mentees said this. And then you kind of let it go. You don't just keep going and going and going at it. And so now her patients are complaining. So tell me in the comments below, tell me what you think about what she said about being a girl, fiancé, 10 years of girlfriend. That means she had a shut up ring. What you think about her, a 42 premenopausal woman, doing with a 26-year-old boy? And what do you think about her patients complaining that she's talking about their business too much? All right, comment below. I absolutely love you, adore. Thank you so much for your love and support. I just got home. The two Michaels went swimming. Little Michael had swim lesson. I was like, let me do a video really quick so we can sort of kind of get back on track about dating and marriage and being engaged. And, you know, that's what we mainly talk about over here. But I do want to do that Trump video, that election video. I'll be doing a reaction from somebody else's video. So I absolutely love you. I adore you. Thank you for those of you showing me love on my books, still picking them up, leaving reviews on Amazon. I could not do this without you. Dating for Data is coming very soon. I absolutely love you, my darlings. Let me know what you think. Comment below. Share this out for me. Share this out in your email, on your Facebook, on your Instagram. Just wherever you can share it out and help me to grow my channel. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye.